Welcome back to GBB Raw. In this corner of the ring, we have John Crane.
It was me, Derek.
Son of a bitch!
Come from you live from my mother's basement. Getting drunker than shit. Working on that WWE intro. Watching movies that would give you cancer.
He's slithering into position.
Giving you an RKO better than anyone else could. This movie was the worst by far. But it is time for the good, the bad, the bloody.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the real.
It's John Crane.
Anyway, but no, for real, this is the real intro. Welcome to the.
It's John.
No more. Oh,
I can't take it.
no more WWE references. Okay, so welcome back to the second St. Patrick's Day Dr. Nasty episode.
Two more than there should have been.
It's like we're doing this every year.
It's like the CIA doing torture. It just has to happen.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. So, I don't even know if anyone remembers.
Worse treatment than waterboarding since 1997.
Yeah.
1995, because that's when I was born.
Oh,
But this is the episode where we watch a Leprechaun movie, and we all get drunk except for me, apparently, because I have to drive. And be
one of these
responsible.
years.
One of these years, I'm gonna just get plastered with you guys and sleep somewhere. But yeah, we're recording live again from Dr. Nasty's mom's basement.
Gangsta shit.
Gangsta shit.
Gangsta.
Oh yeah!
Straight out of Compton.
Oh yeah! Social
wait.
commentary.
Straight out of Meridian.
So yeah, we watched Leprechaun Origins.
Yeah, did you guys learn the history of leprechauns through this?
No.
Shit, fuck
No.
that.
And
Well, neither did I. We're all on the same page.
yeah, and last year we, I think it was like an hour-long episode. It was like a 50-minute episode.
Yeah.
And we said it was going to be a short one because it's a special.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Let's keep it short. Let's keep it real.
Like a
Let's
really-
keep it prime time.
Really? I mean...
Raw.
and this is funny because this is going to be the first episode that people see for a long time because we had a little break where we didn't post anything.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to
That's
kind of
for
come out of
damn
nowhere, so fucking hope you're listening to this on St. Patrick's Day.
It's like you couldn't see it. Like John Cena.
No. So, I don't know, before we talk about stuff, I forgot something totally. We have someone that listens to all of our episodes besides the people in this room.
Shit.
My friend Chase.
Oh, Chase.
Yeah, he's a tank armor crewman in the Army. Just want to give a shout out to Chase. If you're listening, buddy, I hope you're drinking a lot.
And shitting a
for
lot
St.
of
Patrick's
ISIS.
Day. Yeah. All right.
I
Just
need-
wanna- What's that?
Has he defeated ISIS yet?
No, he's working on it.
Fuck
Dr.
yeah.
Nasty. How come you haven't defeated ISIS yet, Dr. Nasty?
I could, but they couldn't let me in because of my degree in sick fuckery.
What's your diagnosis, Dr. Nancy?
ISIS is a bunch of goat fuckers. That's my diagnosis.
You'd fit right in with Fox News.
Oh, yes. All right, so who wants to fucking talk about this movie?
Leprechaun Origins. Oh my goodness. Well, let's just say that probably the best feature of it is having Hornswoggle, the wrestler, whether you know him or not, whether you like him or not, is the fucking leprechaun monster in this movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really funny because the very first thing that comes on in the intro credits is the WWE logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes no fucking
Which
sense.
I haven't seen since Oculus.
Mm-hmm.
Of all movies.
What's what? The
Oculus.
WWE
Yeah.
logo?
Yeah, they produced Oculus.
Why? Wait, who's in it that's a wrestler?
Nobody.
No one.
What? They just
They-
produced it?
Yeah. They just gave him money and just said, it's okay, man. You can make all the shitty movies
We'll give
want."
you all the money because we like it
It doesn't
raw.
make any fucking sense.
You know what? It's okay, though.
After watching this movie, do you expect anything to make sense?
I expect Dr. Nasty to give me a prescription.
Prescription would be to
Prescription
take
granted.
this movie to the dump and set it ablaze because this movie was terrible.
All the digital copies.
0 out of 10 did not get sweaty.
0 out of 10?
Oh shit!
Hold on a second. Let's save our ratings for
I know.
the end.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, man.
Be civilized, Doctor.
It's hard to pay attention to this movie. John's getting sweaty now, though.
Mom spaghetti.
So, I don't know. That's fucking weird. I like how WWE is like so big, though, that it just puts its name first.
Yeah, before anything else, really.
So, like...
I bet you it could put its name before Universal and nobody would blink an eye.
Dude, wait, so, like, he was a leprechaun, but, like, he was covered in so much fucking makeup.
Yeah, he had a
so
fake ass beard.
We
it
never
didn't
got one good look at the leprechaun.
And the ones you did, he was like a fucking goblin.
Yeah, he looked like the monster from The Descent
Yeah.
went on a meth binge.
The only time you actually get to see the monster is at the end, and then that's like when its head gets decapitated.
Yeah, beheading. That's fucking stupid. I mean,
Decapitation.
But
what?
should we go from the beginning? Because this movie, this was
Well,
not-
it is Origins, so let's go from the
This is the
beginning.
beginning, yeah.
This is technically before the Jennifer Aniston hit, you know?
and there was no ass in this movie.
Heck no.
That can't happen. That can't happen though. Because if this movie was supposed to be before the first movie, then why is the fucking goblin all funny and just jolly in the later movies and wearing green suits, and this one's a fucking demon?
Because he softened up like anybody gets old.
So he's just started speaking English, and growing red hair and wearing a green suit.
It's a remake.
No,
it's not a
fucking-
prequel.
It's trying too fucking hard to be edgy, though. It's fucking stupid.
Do you know how many horror movies there are that have the subtitle Origins?
Isn't
I
there-
can't name any right now because I've had too many to drink.
Wolverine
But
I know
Origins.
what you mean.
Wolverine Origins, and that was a
that was a doozy.
that
was
was
pretty-
that was a garbage truck on fire going downhill.
Yeah.
I like that movie,
Shut up.
though. I just like Hugh Jackman. Old Letty.
Yeah, come on now. Hugh Jackman's okay. Everything else is shite.
Hugh Jackman.
He is jacked.
Uncle Bungo.
Man.
So
Fuck. I mean, okay, so if that... Okay, just
Well, the
ignoring-
beginning of this is like most of the horror movies you could find on Netflix. We watch this on Hulu, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola, Coca Cola, it doesn't matter. It opens with two different people, boy and girl. Boy meets world, girl meets world. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
Getting chased down by this force we cannot see, we cannot feel, for we are not Jedi. And they get killed, of course, by a rock that we know nothing about, of course. So then it jumps into the
We could have called this movie RuneScape.
easily.
There's Dr. Nasty's breaking down each chromosome at a time.
this movie gave me an extra chromosome.
Dr. Nasty in the search for the missing chromosome.
Raiders of the Lost Chromosome. Dude, I watch a fuck out of that movie. That'd be so awesome.
Shotgun that idea.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be the next 208 movie.
Yes. Yes, we're making it. Dude, we gotta make those Dr. Nasty movies that just put you in places that make you uncomfortable, John. Like, John Crane goes to the strip club. Just like, oh man, we make so much money. Or John Crane does Disneyland.
John Crane does just
It'd go about as well over as Abbott and Costello meet the mummy.
Exactly. Oh man, John Crane.
I love those movies.
John Crane meets the Leprechaun.
Yeah, the Abbott and Costello ones are great. But, shit. So it jumps forward to 4 people going on a road trip.
Yes.
Because what else do teenagers do in horror movies?
White displaced college kids. They're always in other countries fucking things up.
And here's a weird thing to point out. Excuse me, but
Yes.
usually in cliche films like this, it's 5 people in a group.
Yeah, 4. It did seem kind of empty, didn't it?
And in this one, it's 4.
What do you think it means?
So I don't know. It means nothing ultimately.
It means
but
they ran out of budget.
they couldn't afford an extra
hiring
person.
a guy that didn't even need to be a midget.
They couldn't afford an extra person going, "Oh my God, what was that?"
Oy vey, my goiters!
You know?
Why did they need to have that wrestler though in it? They didn't even have like camera shots where he was like short.
Yeah,
He was like hunched over the whole time. Could have been anybody.
yeah.
Could have been Conor McGregor or whoever that UFC fighter is.
Yeah.
I think it's only because they had a midget play the Leprechaun the first time, Warwick Davis.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm thinking of, Warwick Davis. That's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, he played the Leprechaun in all the other 6 movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so they were like, what famous midgets do we have? Well, we have Wee Man and Hornswoggle. Well, Wee Man isn't doing any shit.
Don't forget about Beetlejuice, though.
Beetlejuice ain't no midget.
Don't say it again, guys. Jesus.
There's a black actor named Beetlejuice.
Damn
No,
it, John! You say it 3 times, we get fucked in the ass by whatever that actor
By
is.
Michael Keaton?
Yes.
I'm down to get fucked in the ass by
Fucking
my
ass, kid. When I come on in 3 times, I'm going to spank you the fucking ass. What did you just say? I don't know. Fucking
Doesn't he say some shit like, I've seen The Exorcist 360 times and it keeps getting funnier every time I see it.
I like you, kid. Fuck, dude.
Babs.
Oh, man. Beetlejuice is a cunt. Anyway, so let's continue. So, this is one of those movies. What were you talking about? You're talking about the parties? The party? How many people are in the party?
Yeah.
4 people.
4 people instead of the conventional 5, which are usually... It kind of goes back and forth, like 3 girls and 2 guys, or 3 guys and 2 girls.
It's
usually
it's usually 2 girls and 3 guys. Well, I don't know.
I can't even remember, really, because I haven't seen a movie of this cliche-ridden in a while.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of those movies on my 200 pack recently.
It's funny how Courtney called a lot of stuff like right off the bat. Like the fact that the guys were like leading them to the cabin so they can be fed.
Yeah, the Irishman.
Like to feed them to Leprechaun.
Leading the Americans into certain death.
I thought they were just showing them either a good time and didn't know, or maybe they knew but they just didn't care. Or maybe they were going to kill themselves.
Well, of course they knew, because they sat there and went, "Oh, you're a historian, do you? Are you? You know your Irish history, do you?" And she's like, "Yeah. Well, do you know about these rocks? These rocks down in a cave that do X, X, and Y?
The Cave of Wonders.
Yeah. The stones of our fathers. The stones of the gods.
Yeah, that's what they call them. The Godstones.
They do some inexplicable bullshit. So, have you seen that? No? Well, then let's take you up to a farmhouse that has nothing to do with those stones.
Yeah, really. Well, they said it's like a 7-hour hike, right? So they drive them up there. Which, I don't know. Honestly, they didn't say they were tour guides. Why the fuck would they go along with farmers? Bunch of idiots. Just like, well, we gotta get the whole fucking farmer, Islander experience. I don't understand.
Because outsiders create tension right off the bat.
You know what?
Yes.
And if they create tension, why should we bother?
What, Joe?
I was going to say, but then later on in the movie, she figures out how to read the book in Gaelic about the rocks.
But you can't read runes.
It's just like...
She's a historian that can read Gaelic, and she understands a lot of Irish speak.
Did she gain like 2 levels and then put 2 check marks into history?
It's
and
like
then
when
gain
you're
a perk called Read Runes?
It's like when you're playing D&D and you level up in the middle of a fight. And all of a sudden you can do shit you didn't know how to do before.
It's like if
Hey,
nurse
I learned cursive.
Yeah, just like, holy shit, guys. I remembered I just learned how to do cursive.
I remember how to slay demons.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Doesn't
But-
make any sense.
I would argue
But
cursive is
thank
a more
you, Nurse
important
Naughty.
skill.
Then slaying demons?
Hey, come on now.
How often are you going to slay demons? How often are you
Exactly.
going to write in cursive? I will only write in cursive if I don't want my kids to know what I'm writing down.
Yeah.
If Supernatural...
What?
Deal.
They won't be able to read it. I'll just write dirty notes too. I'll just be like, "Let me touch your bum," and I'll be like, "Hey Billy, hand this to your mom." Billy would be like, "Okay, Dad, what is it? I don't know." And I give him a graham cracker.
You have to, in
Yeah,
the middle
bitch, eat
of
some
the
graham cracker.
Catholic Church, of
I said,
course,
"Bitch,
Let me touch your foot.
make me a sandwich.
the most holiest of the churches.
I want to meet your parents. I don't want to make them make me sandwiches all night."
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Oh my.
oh my.
Oh me. Oh my.
The plot for this movie quickly takes a
Quickly
left into
thickens.
cliche town population. Everybody in the movie.
It thickened.
And everybody watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Any one of us watching the movie could call any of the things that was going to happen
Except for John Crane.
within 5, 10, 15 minutes of when it was going to happen.
Courtney called a lot of it, too.
I called everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much. Sad. It was a sad.
They were in
It's-
on it.
It's a sad movie. It's I mean, you know, I couldn't have called it because I expected more from it, maybe. So I mean, you know,
Really?
Courtney saw it for what it was.
You
a flaming
expected
pile of
you
dog
expected
shit.
more
Yep.
from a remake of a movie that none of us liked
Well,
last
it
year.
was like Dark Knighting it up like crazy. It was just trying to be like serious and gothic.
Oh, it tried.
Like
bless
everything
its
was
heart.
in grayscale. I mean, like
It was in a worse color scale than The fucking Stranger
Yeah.
or The Veil.
This is, I mean, and honestly, if you were to talk to me about Batman, I'd prefer the Adam West version, the crazy, wacky one.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, fine.
hell yeah,
Is it safe? Whatever.
yeah.
Where did we leave off in the plot line? That they got to the house.
They got to the house.
They got
It's
to the
all
house and
barred
they
up.
never left the house.
Oh, yeah,
They got
that-
bum-fucked by
And they got
a
locked
leprechaun.
up, and then
The leprechaun.
no, they almost like the
Pulled
girl.
its
The girl almost
non-whimsical-
got. No, wait, we got to talk about the most important detail. The girl almost got fucked, and the dude passed out because he was too
Oh,
drunk.
he had liquor dick, and he just
Oh yeah,
got
the dude
passed
pulled a
out.
Tyler Jones.
Yeah. Oh.
That's right.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm a calling you out.
He's gonna kick your ass.
No, he ain't.
No, he ain't. I want to see that wrestling match.
Oh, man. Tyler Jones versus... dude,
Yeah.
Tyler Jones wrestled Lucas one time, and he won.
Dude, because Tyler Jones is stacked like pancakes.
But like Lucas is
No,
is
I'm
really,
stacked
Other way
like
around.
fucking pancakes.
Lucas is like
man.
6'5", super strong, really big guy though.
Yeah.
Right? And like honestly, it was almost a tie. The only reason that like I would say Tyler won was because he wasn't as tired as Lucas was.
Mhm.
But you know, like that was crazy, man. That was so fucking crazy to watch. Seriously,
I wish I could have watched it.
it was awesome, man.
I wish
And
it
it was
could-
in the middle of a daycare, and they were both shirtless.
I wish it could have been on World Star.
World Star.
World Star.
Oh Jesus.
World Star.
So yeah, they get fucked by a leprechaun.
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
not
they're
in the
like-
cool gay way, you know. It's,
I would have
More
rather
than a-
paid to watch that than anything.
Is a leprechaun a slur? Is leprechaun a slur? Like, can you go up to someone and call him a leprechaun? Is that really a thing?
probably.
Do they have
Go
to
up to a midget, call
I
him a
guess,
leprechaun.
yeah, midget, right?
They spent like 3 minutes talking about how the farmer wore a Rolex, a gold Rolex. Did
Yeah,
no one
oh,
pick up on that?
That was his fucking bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he set it out in front of the camp, and he's like, "Oh, it looks like I misplaced my watch."
So, like, the leprechaun's like a fucking... What? Is it a monster? Is it a mythical beast? Is it just a fucking asshole?
You gotta ask the
It's all
Winchesters
three.
that.
Why does it want gold and jewelry?
All of the above.
See, it makes sense when it's, like, sentient, and it's just like, I'm after your fucking gold, I'm a little asshole prick. But not when it's
Because
like...
I'm a human being and I want money.
Yeah, but if it's just like Tasmanian devil running around grabbing people's necklaces, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
But it can reason.
Did it?
Yes,
When did it reason?
when he shoved the girl in through the fireplace,
Oh,
he was able to reason that.
it pulled the bait and switch,
Oh, that's right.
which is my
That was
only,
brutal.
which is the only good part of this whole movie. An hour and a half, and it only pulled like a minute's worth of good shit.
But it's still clearly not a smart creature because it's just a fucking savage.
It's
you know.
clever, but it's not intelligent.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could teach my dog to do stuff like that, but I mean, it's fucked. I wouldn't teach my dog to do anything like that anyway.
You know.
But I mean,
Dog substitute.
it's literally like a chicken. It's just running around trying to get gold. It's fucking weird, man.
I didn't know chicken were gold diggers.
They are.
That chick is gold digger.
The more you know.
Chickens are, they got big peckers.
Well, I guess they're always after the money because they're always buck, 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 buck.
See, I don't know where I was going with that there. I wasn't really going anywhere with it.
Good.
But you know what? You tried. That's all that really matters.
That's what the movie's all about, though.
What
That-
is?
I don't know where it's going, but at least we tried.
Well, we know where it was going, and it didn't try.
It didn't try shit because it got every one of its cliches from any other fucking movie you could throw a dart at on a fucking whiteboard.
It's a weird movie, man. I mean, like,
Piss
what was
me
it?
right the fuck off.
What was it really trying to accomplish? Was it trying
Nothing.
to scare you?
It's only good as
Some of those movies, it's just like exists to waste. Like a sci-fi movie, like a Sharknado.
Like Paranormal
Yeah.
Activity.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity
Yeah.
kind of had some
Well,
story.
I did the same thing with Paranormal Activity 3. I was able to call
Oh.
all the shots.
Well, that one sucked, yeah.
All the shots.
But what I mean
just
by
like
like,
this movie.
what I mean by like time
The
waster.
only two good ones were the first two,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I mean, this one's like a time waster in the sense that like you can like leave it running, come back, and it's still the same place. You know, nothing changes.
What makes me mad about it is that it's one of those remakes that totally removes all the edges that the original had.
Yeah. Which is
Like-
it's funny. or
Like the
it's-
original came out in 1993, which was about the time, like just before Scream, maybe about the time that Candyman came out.
Yeah.
So it was relatively different. It came out among like a bunch of sequels to shit that was like already decades old, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and shit. So all of a sudden, this little whimsical midget comes along, going,
Yeah.
"I want your fucking gold, you fucking fuckboy."
And you're like, ha 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 ha. And all of a sudden it cuts your head off. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, and it's riding a tricycle,
Oh.
and you're like, okay, this is the kind of thing we're in
Yeah.
for.
You're like,
and
it
then
is funny,
4 movies later, it spawns a sequel called Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah, and that's funny.
Gangsta shit.
And it's like trying to be funny, really. Which is good.
I knew
Good for
what
it.
it
But then this
was,
movie-
so
Yeah, I
it's-
knew it was a shitty B movie.
And
See,
this movie sands off all those edges. Like,
Yeah.
hey, did you like the Leprechaun series for its humor and its bullshit stuff?
Yeah.
Well, fuck all that
Yeah.
noise.
And it didn't even like try to say like, oh, well, we're gonna make it logical now. We're gonna make it dark, gritty, and logical. We're gonna give them an explanation and all that. It just had a different fucking.
But it didn't explain
Had-
shit.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
I don't know how he got a fucking green suit in the first place.
Why at any point did she have to read the runes to understand what to do? We know it
She
likes-
never did anything with the knowledge.
No, we knew that it liked gold, and she killed it by swinging a sword at its neck and chopping it in half.
No,
She beheaded
She
it.
swung it at its mouth,
Yeah,
and then it panned to its head.
yeah.
You
Somehow
can't
its head
even
popped out.
continue continuity, man.
That
Ah.
makes sense. That's like literally if I was like learning everything about you, Derek. I was like, all right, he's allergic to shellfish. He's he hates the color blue. I don't know. And then I go up to you and shoot you in the face with a gun, and I'm just like, oh,
He's a,
why did I even try to learn all that about you?
bullets, my only weakness.
Yeah, it's like, aha, I'm glad I studied.
I would rather have played Sweaty Catan for the last 4 hours than play that
We
game.
could have.
Sweaty for Catan.
Dude, how funny would that have been if, like, the very end she swings at its neck and, like, it just bounces right off.
Just,
Boink.
oh shit.
And it's like, bitch, it's a magical creature. It's gonna kick. Was it a magical creature?
I don't know.
I guess.
It just went like gold and it was like a monster.
The ending was bullshit
I
anyway.
don't understand it.
It could have just been an orphan child that was horribly disfigured.
That likes gold. A Freddy Krueger type goblin.
Fuck.
Pretty much.
It could have just been in English. It could have
Pretty
just
much
been.
It was
like-
probably just another Irishman.
Yeah.
Pretty much just like a child
Just
that's
an
probably
Irishman
been
who's
isolated
been spending most
from
of
all
his
society,
weekends
not knowing
inside.
and
English.
weeks inside, homeschooled, doing acid and meth. That's all it
Methed
is.
out patty.
Yeah, it's a methed out, homeschooled Irishman. That's all it is.
Can Irish even make meth? I thought they were too drunk.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he burned himself on scotch, just like lit on fire and took a sip and just melted his
Hey,
face
you want to see
off.
something crazy, do you? Ah, shit. So,
Oh, I don't know.
that's pretty much all we can talk about
Yeah, I don't
in
really.
general.
I mean, it was really fucking boring. It was the same problem that like Three Headed Shark Attack had, where it was just like the same shit for like an hour,
Yeah, well,
and they recycled.
that's just
all
how
those.
remakes are anymore, man.
Yeah,
They just sand down everything so that they can make everything the same,
seriously.
which is shitty.
But like, what was the point of this movie? It was like encounter leprechaun, run away.
I don't
Encounter
know.
leprechaun, run away. Encounter leprechaun, run away.
I don't know why they would make this movie unless, like, the last one before it, Leprechaun Back to the Hood,
Yeah,
came out maybe like a decade ago, so of course they had to make a remake in order to hold on to the rights because Hollywood is greedy.
Why would
and
they
shit.
want the rights to this though? Who cares? It doesn't make any money.
I
Put it
don't
on Hulu.
understand how there's 7
Well-
fucking Leprechaun movies.
And we've
How
seen
the
2 of them,
fuck?
so there's 5 left, which include In Space and 2 The Hood movies.
Dude, I want to see the In Space one.
I want to see the In Space one and then the Hood, and we just call it good from there, and just
Oh,
do
you know
something
I'll
else.
be seeing the rest of them.
Yeah,
Me,
I-
myself, and I.
It's so fucked though. I mean, like you think about these movies, and it's like, dude, you got to have a pretty good idea to make a movie, but I guess you don't. I guess you could just say, let's make another one. And they go, all right. Like, that means no one went up to anyone and said, hey, I got a great idea for Leprechaun movies. That never happened at any point. They just said, hey, we should make another
Or
one.
if they did, they were like, hey, I got this idea for a movie, you can do this, this, and this. And it's like, yeah, trapdoor.
Yeah. And they said,
We're just gonna make the same old shit that we saw just recently.
it's like, no, kids don't like that funny shit. Oh, we'll make it edgy like Dark Knight.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but that's exactly what happened.
Why so fucking serious?
Everything has to be so edgy now, and dark and grayscale.
Well,
Was this movie directed by Christopher Nolan?
no.
no.
You son of a bitch.
No.
Oh, son of a bitch.
If it was directed by Christopher Nolan, it would be played in reverse.
Oh, it was directed by Nolan of the North. That's right.
Mhm.
Norm of the North, or whatever the fuck that movie's called.
Oh, that was so
What's that
fucking
polar
dumb.
bear movie that came out?
Norm of the North.
Norm of the North? Did you watch it?
No, because it's terrible.
It looked bad. Anyway,
I was just wondering.
I digest this liquor.
Yeah, how about we talk about our favorite and least favorite parts?
Yeah.
Okay, like, can I say mine, though?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite part, hands down, lady getting her head split in half with an axe. That
Okay,
was
that's
fucking-
mine.
What about you, John? Is that yours, too?
No,
What's your favorite scene?
my favorite scene was the end credits of this movie.
John, you said that last year. I
Did
think.
I?
I think you did.
I thought it was Jennifer Aniston's
No,
ass.
wait. We all. Yeah, you said Jennifer Aniston. I said the tricycle. You said something. I think you also said the tricycle. I don't know. I don't know. We have to listen to it again.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene as well, is when...
Pulls the old switcheroo.
Yep.
Gets her head cut right.
You want to
in
know
half.
what my least favorite scene was?
Yeah, what's that, John?
Was that they were so lazy about, it's like we're gonna say we're gonna be drinking Guinness, but we're too poor to afford the Guinness license. But we're gonna assume that everyone knows that everyone in Ireland drinks Guinness because they have black cans with gold tops on them.
Yeah.
And they just, like that scene where it just directly focuses on the six-pack and they throw it on the table and there's no Guinness labels on them.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I'm like, that is the most lazy licensing.
That's so
ever.
fucked. That's funny. That's a good way to get out of it, though.
Yeah, I'm like, I know you want to say you're drinking Guinness,
Yeah.
but we all know that you're too fucking lazy. to
You're
do
just
it.
drinking Coca-Cola, you
No,
fucking
and my
asshole.
least favorite scene was when they were just having all the sex scenes, and then they were like, "Never mind, we're not going to have sex here because we're too lazy for that either."
Yeah, it didn't really make sense why he didn't. Why didn't the first couple have sex?
Because he was reading the Bible and
Was he reading
With
the Bible?
pictures.
Wait, really? Holy shit. That's
Maybe.
pop-up Bible.
No,
I'm
he was,
busy.
he was trying to read the Bible, but his
Oh, he's
girlfriend
risen.
wanted to fornicate with him.
I'm pretty sure he was reading the tour guide,
Oh.
Probably so.
the pamphlet that she had with her.
So why didn't he want to have sex?
Because he was trying to get good with the Lord.
I think he was
before-
trying to break up with her.
Oh.
She's like, well, will you miss me when I'm gone?
No, that's right.
He's like, I
While,
guess.
while she's studying abroad or two.
Oh, she was like completely naked, but she was asking him too. She
Probably.
seemed kind of like honestly. Like, hey, let's
I ain't
go
saying
to
she's a
Ireland.
gold digger, but this is a Leprechaun
She ain't
movie,
hanging with
so
no
she's a
broke
broke
nigga.
nigga.
They didn't have any. They had gold on
I hope she died.
though. Oh.
Everybody died at the end.
No,
Thank
well,
God.
eventually, yeah. My least favorite scene, though. What did you say yours was?
The fact that we never got to see any cave with a bunch of rocks.
Yeah,
It was just all focused on a fucking farmhouse with no fucking shit going on in it.
yeah. I think my least favorite scene was the one where she finally reads that book and she's like, "Oh my god, it's a leprechaun," and then it doesn't answer any questions.
Yeah. Hey, it's a leprechaun.
and it's like
Oh, okay.
Like reading that book was like, oh my god, now I know what to know. It's just like
It
Oh my
doesn't
God.
give you any additional information. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it just tells the characters what the audience already knew from the beginning of the fucking movie.
you know,
'Cause it's
because the
in the
movie...
title.
Yeah.
It's called Leprechaun Origins, not Leprechaun Psych Demons.
You know what?
Leprechaun Psych Shark.
Why is there more leprechauns than one?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
pulled
think
that
they
shit
killed the
up.
first
Yeah,
one.
at the
honestly.
end they were like, "There's a
There
bunch
was
of these."
5.
Wait, they showed 5 of them running
There
around?
were 5.
Like
there were
5 little
trails.
shadows.
Oh, I just like heard growling. I didn't see anything.
5
there
little
were 5
ghosts go
trails.
boo.
Oh, I thought it was like a Deadpool kind of thing. That's why it looks so fucked up.
I just wish. I wish someone would pay attention more to Leprechaun movies
Why, John?
You've
because
only seen one, man.
I could direct a better Leprechaun movie than this, and I would challenge anyone else to dare me.
Well, I bet I could too.
If I had $1 million,
Well,
I
it's
could
a hard topic to make anything but a joke out of it.
Yeah, that's the entire fucking point.
That's why you would go that way.
There is a more delicate ways to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know the
Like,
political
how about
science.
the fact that they were talking about the mines, and they said that the townsfolk got gold from the mines,
That makes sense.
but
Either
they
way,
never even knew the backstory. They never explained how the guys knew about it.
well, no matter what you do, it's gonna be better than whatever the fuck this dark, gritty version is.
Garbage.
Ah, absolute trash. All right, Derek. Wait, hold on a second. How about Dr. Nasty? Give us your diagnosis and tell us what you rate this movie out of 10 spooks.
Diagnosis.
On a rating from didn't get sweaty to sopping wet. What do you give this movie?
Diagnosis.
Yes.
If you watch this movie, it is definitely going to give you cancer.
Terminal. Oh,
Terminal.
No. Terminal.
Terminal testicle
I
cancer.
feel it on my ankle, man.
Terminal testicle cancer. And then my rating is 0 out of 10, drier than the Sahara Desert.
Damn, son.
Oh, salty. Oh, man. All right, Derek. What about you?
I will... I give it a half.
Give it a half point.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why do you get a half point? For the axe scene?
Yeah.
We can see that in anything else, though.
I could direct it
we can
better.
rewatch Exeter, that part where he gets that shit thrown at his face and flies off that.
I could show
Oh,
you
yeah,
a better
but-
act scene.
Hey. It tried. That's all I can give it. 2
Yeah.
words, it tried.
I don't think it
Half
did.
star.
I don't think it did, Derek. I
A
don't think.
quarter star.
Oh my god. We can't.
That's just making me angry.
You're making Dr. Nasty angry.
Fine, half star.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it just that.
I don't know if I want to give it a 0 or a 1.
0.
Give it a half, just like me, man.
Oh, that's why you did it, didn't you, you sick bastard? Alright, I give it a half point as well.
I give it a half point as well because it did make me go, "What the fuck was that moment?"
Yeah, it's just kind of boring.
It was just
Yeah.
like at the beginning when
it
the
didn't
jump scare
piss me
happened.
off.
It was
Yeah.
the only jump scare that did happen because it's like I know it's coming, I know it's coming. And then
Oh,
it's
with the
like,
window?
"Woo!"
Yeah. The woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
That was fucked up. Oh, well. Well, anyway, I guess that wraps up whatever the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
Come back next year when Dr. Nasty just gets more fucked up.
Or we could have Dr. Nasty on another episode coming soon. Who knows, guys? Pay
If
attention.
we ever watched House on Haunted Hill, which is more scarier.
We could watch that.
I've seen it.
The only thing I was gonna say is, like last year we had an irrelevant question following everything we talked about,
Yeah.
where it was like, women over 50, who would you bang?
Oh, yeah.
I like that episode
But-
better.
If you guys can come up with one while I'm taking a whiz, be my
Yeah.
guest.
Oh, like a would you rather?
Sure.
Oh, man.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez. John, you got any good ones?
Shit, if I was sober, I would. Of all the ways you would want to die, how would you want to go?
Oh, shit.
But it can't be something stupid like drowning. It has to be torturous and painful.
Oh, it has to be torturous and painful?
Yeah.
Does it mean it has to be dragged out?
Yeah, it has to be kind of dragged out.
How
more,
long would I have
30 seconds or more.
I can endure it for 30 seconds?
You have to endure it for 30 seconds.
And I go any way I want.
You want to go any way you want.
Oh,
You have
my
to be in
God.
extreme pain also.
Oh, shit, man. I can't say drowning.
You can't say drowning or freezing to death or...
I got one.
What is it, Courtney? What do you got?
Probably be set on, like, it had to be a high enough temperature, but to basically sear off all the layers of your skin, where you don't even feel pain anymore.
That's smart. Hey, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah, because when you're lit on...
Well, it'd be painful at first, and then you're like, I don't fucking feel anything. Oh, wait.
Because your nerve
Burning
endings
death.
burns off.
Yeah, your nerve endings just burn.
It's true. Usually when you're lit on fire, the reason that you die is because your brain actually will boil inside your skull. That's the first... Also, when people jump on a bonfire, the primary reason they die when that happens is because the fire sucks out all the air in your lungs and they explode, causing you to die that way. So, actually dying from being on fire... Yeah, that would suck. Because other things, they usually kill you instantly. Let me think. Alright, well, I'd probably want to... Oh, Jesus. I want to get my arm cut off and bleed out.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? I just want to know what it's like to not have a body part.
Jeez, what'd you guys come up with?
I came up with the most torturous way.
If you had to die, but it couldn't be instantly or drowning or in your sleep, what would you pick?
It'd have to last 30 seconds.
That's the last 30 seconds.
Like a gunshot, maybe? How would you want to die?
Torturous, of course.
You gotta pick your poison. Literally, what would you do? Oh, poison. You could vomit.
But it can't be instant death.
It can't be.
Nor can it be drowning.
You have to be at least suffering and screaming in a horror fashion kind of way.
You could be stretched on a little rack. you always wanted to be taller.
Yeah, I did wish I was taller. I wish I could have been a baller.
Go for the damn it, Terry. You should do the Iron Horse, where they grab your legs, your ankles, spread you apart, and make you sit on like a triangle.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
No. I know what you're talking about. That's why I said yeah.
Yeah.
But
What about you, John?
I don't know about screaming torture
You
because
want to know what the doctor's thinking?
the only thing I could think of was freezing to death.
Okay. Honestly, I would say that's one of them.
That's definitely one of them.
Like, you're not necessarily screaming the whole time, but you're fucking feeling it the whole time.
How the way I want to go to be the most torturous way to go would be someone to
just gradually cut off like an inch of your body
At a time until you die.
at a time.
That's fine, dude.
So like your fingers first, which is fine,
like a
and
deli
then all of a
slicer.
sudden,
Oh, dude, like a fucking meat
gonna-
slicer?
oh Jesus!
I was gonna
Suddenly we're
say,
playing Saw here.
Yeah.
I was
Jesus.
gonna
Oh.
play.
fuck that
If
shit.
we were going for the most gruesome way to go, I'd go for like potato peeler to the skin.
Oh, man, John.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
But
that
that's
that should have been the question. What's the most torturous method you think of?
Oh, I can think of more torturous
I
methods.
bet you can, you sicko.
No,
You're malpractice, aren't you?
the quickest
know what?
way I could think
Insurance
of
on
that's
Germany.
not drowning or heart attack or
What's
whatever.
that?
Just jumping off a building,
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
getting crushed.
head first.
Head
Could you-
first.
Except if you survive, like the guy who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He
Fuck,
lived.
fuck that.
Well, can you think of any other wacky questions, Terry? Honestly.
Oh.
If you could have sex with any male actor, you had to have sex with a male actor.
Oh,
Male
dude,
actor.
You have to put your dick in his butt,
Am I
and he has
bomb-
to put his dick in your butt.
So
30 minutes.
for bottom and top both.
Yeah.
Okay, for both.
Lights on. You got to look at him. Everything.
I gotta look at him and stare
You
him in the
got to feel
mouth.
him. It's got to be loving.
Is it okay if I kiss him at the
You're
same
gonna
time?
have to kiss him.
Is
At
it
least
common
once,
courtesy to kiss
because
him?
otherwise you'd be a whore.
Yeah, you fucking slut. All right, John. What is it?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel. Oh my
Oh,
god.
snap. He's a fucking potato man.
All right. What about you, Derek?
Chris Evans.
That's
He's
easy.
going for
You
youngins.
guys have two easy ones. Shit. Who would I do?
I've thought about it. That's why.
I've thought about it also.
I would go with Willem
Sorry
Dafoe.
to disappoint you, Mom, but
I'd go with Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, really?
Because I already has a huge dick. And I just want to see it.
What?
Because Willem Dafoe is a goblin-looking motherfucker, but if he has like a big old...
Speaking of Goblin, would you do it with him in the Green Goblin suit?
Yes. And I'd want him to go for the heart, Osborn. The heart.
But would you have sex with Adam Driver?
Who's that?
The guy who played Kylo Ren?
No, he looks fucking awful.
He looks like he has the autism.
In all honesty, I'd probably go with like... God, I don't know.
Cody, he
Bruce-
looks like you.
I know.
But with long hair.
But he's got like a big old Jew nose. And like,
You got a big old
He's got a bigger
dude.
nose and longer hair. That's what it is.
That's what I'm
Cody,
saying.
if your nose
It's
was 2
literally
inches
over
longer,
your
you were a little bit lighter, you'd look
I don't
exactly
like
like
it.
him.
I don't like how he looks, though. I think he looks like a fucking faggot. And maybe if that means I look like a fucking faggot, then fine. But so be it. I'm not touching him.
So yeah,
I'm not touching him.
if Daniel Craig, Willem Dafoe, or Chris Evans are listening,
Well, I
to
changed
this,
mine.
Hey,
I changed mine. Sorry, Willem, but I changed mine. I want to go with. The Back to the Future guy.
Marty McFly,
Yeah, what's his
Michael
name?
J. Fox.
Yeah, because he'll probably give you a pretty good hand job.
Well, I'm thinking Michael J. Fox with his Parkinson's would be a pretty good vibrator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be interesting. But in all seriousness, I'd probably go with someone that's like Bruce Jenner.
So Caitlyn Jenner.
Yep. Because I'm getting away with it.
Oh,
Technicalities
don't
and
make
all
me
that.
get my Oakleys on and correct you.
Damn you,
Yeah.
son.
Wait, no, it has to be actor though, right?
Actor.
All right, Michael J. Fox.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm sure if anybody asked him about it, he'd be all iffy on it, you know.
Oh my God, Jared! Stop
Oh,
shaking your hand.
sweet
It's offensive.
Jesus.
Okay, well, you know what? That wraps up this episode. Dr. Nasty will be on another one, sure, like soon enough. Honestly,
We have no fucking idea which one.
You guys, I've always been volunteering, and you guys say no.
John. No, we'll just
we
keep
just
it-
like torturing you with Leprechaun movies.
we'll just stay in touch with you more often. But for the next episode, we already have planned out. Actually,
I know.
Unfortunately, so join us next episode if you even cared to watch this thing, special without being piss drunk.
Yeah.
Where we're going to review 10 Cloverfield Lane. All right, everybody.
And the other side of the door, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, we'll have a mini-sode after the 10 Cloverfield Lane. But anyway, have a good St. Patrick's Day.
Get fucked up.
Don't get fired. And
Get fucked up.
Oh shit! That
remember to
happened
drink,
last year,
remember
didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It did happen last year. Remember to drink water and
Don't die.
yeah, and don't let your dad touch you when you're sleeping. All right, everybody, have a good one.
Shit.
Whether you like it
I've
or not.
broken 6 of those rules.
John, I only had 3. John.
Damn it!
It was
Son of a
me.
bitch!